Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So we are bringing a new game to the channel. This is Project Hospital, which you may possibly heard of because it's quite old. It's a few years old actually, but I'm just now coming across it, and I think it would be cool. It seems like a game I would really like, and I think it would be cool to try and become the next Meredith Grey or Grey Sloan Memorial from Grey's Anatomy. So we're gonna be starting a new series, and try to become the next Meredith Grey. Or maybe like her sister or something. I don't know about being Meredith, but Maggie's pretty awesome as well. But anyways, and then there's also Lexi. Oh, so many. Anyways, not to go down a rabbit hole, but I'm excited to start this game. So we're gonna start a new game, and I think so. I have gone through the tutorial just to get a feel of the game, but I think we're gonna start in sandbox, and I don't ever start in sandbox. I always go through a campaign. However, the campaigns and the hospitals look very overwhelming because of like the graphics, and I feel like if I didn't place the rooms down, I'm not going to understand what's happening. So we're going to start in sandbox. We're going to start on the biggest field they have, just because we're obviously going to be playing through this and expanding. You do have the options to have free building, which makes everything free when you build, and then unlock all the departments, which I'm not going to do. But patients can die, and I'm going to leave that on because, I mean, what hospital simulation doesn't have people passing on? However, I did go in to the tweakables of the game, so you can edit the game a bit. And I changed a few things. So I changed the zoom because watching it, the videos of other people playing, it is a little hard to see, and I have horrible eyes. Um, so I did adjust the zoom, so hopefully we'll be able to see how closely I can zoom in. And then I also changed the patient payment, so it's like at 100% patient payment. Like, I don't know how that works, like what 100% means, right? But you can push it up to whatever amount. So I pushed it up to 200, and I think that'll basically double the amount they're currently paying, because it's a struggle. I see people struggle with money in this game, and I want to struggle, but not that hard. People usually do 300 and above, so I'm gonna go a little slow with that. And then I also, there's one more thing I changed. I changed the refund amount that you get if you have to like demolish anything or sell anything. So they give you 50% back of the money you spend. We changed that to 100. I want all my money back. Every game gives you 100 back. So yeah. So let's go ahead and get our wannabe Gray Sloan Memorial Hospital up and running. I'm very excited to start this game. I did the sandbox just to get a feel of it, but y'all are just gonna come along of this journey of me figuring it out. I've watched a lot of videos, so I'm excited to get started. Okay, we can zoom in. Okay, that's awesome. This is a older game. I mean, it's not that old. I think it came out in like 2018, but they don't have like um rotation. You have to like use either the brackets or use like the little buttons on the bottom here. So and it is a little confusing when you do rotate it. But okay, so this area down here, the parking lot, is mainly for ambulances to live. Nobody parks their car here. The yellow area is where the ambulance will come in. So I'm thinking maybe do we want the hospital to start down here? I got to figure out like the foundation. So I know that you can build out the rooms. Y'all gonna have to bear with me while I figure this out, but you can like build out the rooms. Let's see. Yeah, you can like build out the rooms before you actually like lay anything down, which I think is what we're gonna do. I think it's just a matter of figuring out where we want everything to be. So let's go back to build mode. And let's just go look at floorings. Yeah, okay, yeah. So ambulance parking, and it doesn't cost anything. We may just move it over, or we can have two entrances. So we can like make it kind of big. But obviously we'll fill the rooms in as we go. And maybe make an entrance on the left side and make an entrance over here as well. Maybe we'll move this. Let's move The ambulance unloading to there. Yeah, okay, let's move it there. And then we'll have this open up right into like our, I think right now we can only do emergency. So emergency down here on the left, if you guys are like following along, playing your own game while I play. The emergency is down here on the bottom, and to my knowledge, it's the only one we have. Yeah, departments. Yeah, emergency. Okay, so open emergency clinic. All right, so we have 100,000 doll hair, so we have to be very careful of what we do and how we choose to do things. So I think we first should, although I'm gonna lay out the rooms, I think we should put the ground for which it'll lead into the hospitals. Golly gee, just that is 280 bucks. Jeez. Okay, we're just gonna do that, and then let's go to the rooms. So for the emergency clinic, right? So there's the clinic and then there's the hospitalization. So we need to start with the clinic, and it'll show us here on the left-hand side what rooms we need, how many we have of it. And I believe the ones that are in red, so like the red 0, are the ones we absolutely need. We need to have it in order to open up. Okay, we're just gonna make the path leading up to the waiting room right here. Okay, so we'll probably put a waiting room over here. I want it to be rather large, but I can leave that space on the other side for a bathroom. Okay, so that'll be a waiting room. I think I want to try and fit a restroom and a janitor's closet on this side. So let's do the closet first, like that, and then we'll do the bathroom. It's not going to be too large, obviously. We'll have multiple bathrooms, of course. Let's go ahead and add in a corridor just so we can kind of see what we're working with here. And this corridor honestly will go from one end to the next. So we can kind of get a feel of how wide our rooms are going to be. Am I making this too big? I can't tell because of how large the space is that I feel like I don't know if I should have started with this large space because my perception is not really doing me very well right now. But that's okay, I guess. Let's go ahead and does it make sense to make this a corridor? Let's make another one going this way. It's gonna go all the way across, but again, obviously, this is like planning way ahead that will eventually be that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 wide. Huh. That's okay. Okay. Let's get some doctor's offices in. I might have messed up this layout. This parking lot is just throwing me for a loop. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make another corridor in between here. How wide is this? This is 12 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be exactly in the middle. Okay, we're back, and I redid everything. So I moved everything and made things smaller. Okay, so we have a reception over here and the waiting room across. I still have no idea if these are too big, but we'll see. I made 2 corridors just so I can keep myself on track of what I'm doing. We have the bathroom here, the closet here, which may be too small. I'm not sure. I don't know what needs to go in there. And then we have 3 doctor's offices and a common room. And then I just put the elevator here just to have it down. We can remove it, obviously. But let's start let's start filling in these rooms and seeing what we need. So we obviously need chairs. Now the question is, what color are we going with? I think I want a white and green hospital. Yeah. White and green gives hospital. Also white and blue does. I don't want to do red. So let's do green. Oh, I didn't mean to do that right away. And then we have a queuing machine that they'll see right when they come in. We'll put a vending machine in the corner along with a coffee. Ooh, those things are expensive. $3.99, $5.99. We have to get the prestige up, so we're gonna do it, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. Okay, let's get some walls up, which I think if you go here and you click add walls, it'll do everything. Yes, to the outside at least. Okay. So now we'll go in and add our walls, and all these colors can be changed. So it's a matter of what we want our walls to look like. And I think we'll do like this in the green. Let's see what it looks like. I don't want to waste money now. Do we like the green? Is it green enough, or do we like this bluish color? I mean, the green matches what we're going for. Let's just finish with the green. So I'm going to go in, add in all the walls, and then I will be right back. I think on the outside, we're going to do like silver, like panels. I was watching this guy and his complete hospital was completely like windows basically. It looks kind of like windows, but it's not. So I think this is what I'm going for. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it is a bit dark, but I think it's just what's gonna look best. Now I am only doing like the parts that matter right now, so we'll just do that. Let's add in a door. Metal sliding. I wonder if I should just leave it open. I like the idea of just leaving it open actually, so let's remove this and just leave. Is that gonna look weird? I don't know, we'll see. All right, bathroom. Okay, and then let's get our white door in, and that should be our bathroom. Now we can't really see anything else, but this is basically what it looks like. Let's go ahead and get this wall looking correct. Okay, so we have a bathroom there. Do we have like signs or stuff? Oh, this will be a men's and a woman's. I do apologize about that, but it's what it's gonna be. Okay. All right, this closet, what do they need? Yeah, it's gonna look kind of tight, I think. We'll put that there. They'll need a bucket cart. So it'll highlight, I believe it'll highlight, which I will tell you I was not paying attention to just now, but it will highlight what is required in yellow. I don't know if the shelf was, and then like I think orange is like optional or vice versa. Not sure. Okay, let's put it this way, like that. This is really, really tiny. I mean, that's all they really need. Maybe we'll put a trash bin in. I don't know if they'll be able to get out with the cart, which obviously they need to be able to do. So I'm just gonna leave that like that. It's everything we need. And then we'll just put a door with the window here. That's the janitor's closet. Cleaning closet. Okay, moving on to the first doctor's room. So, doctor's office. So, yeah, so I believe orange is what's mandatory, yellow is optional. So, we need a wall really quick. Okay, and this way as well. Do we want. Let's make the inside actually. Oh, there's a restroom wall. We put the wrong wall. Yeah, I'll fix that. I'll fix that. Not right now. Okay, I think we're gonna change the walls inside of the rooms to be like solid color. All right, so we need an examination table. Let's see how how this looks and how much we can fit in here. So we'll put the examination table back here. We'll obviously might move some stuff around as we go. I think the desk can be right here. So we'll put some cabinets over here. Okay. Equipment cabinet. Is this the wall? No, it's sitting down. Okay, so let's be mindful of how much money we have. So actually, let's just get 2 for right now. 1, 2. And we need the audio meter. Is that what it's called? So let's put that down there. And we need disinfectant, which I think we could put like right on the wall. We'll put it on the wall when we get a wall. We need a CPR scan. Examination light. This is $3.99. This is $1.99. I'd rather use the ones on the ceiling. I know I've seen people use that, but this is cheaper, so I think we'll have to just use this one. We'll definitely need a sink, so I think we can put it maybe right back here next, or put it in the corner here. And then let's get an office desk. That's $3.49, $99, $1.99. Here we're going with $99. Yeah, we ain't got money like that. Office chair. Let's do white chair. And we also need another chair for the patient to sit down in. Yeah. All right, so we have a PC and a laptop. They're both the same price. No, PC is cheaper. Cheaper it is. And we need a printer. Great. We need a trash bin. We'll put that right there. And we need an equipment table and a whiteboard. Well, it's optional. This is optional. All right, let's get a wall. An eye test. All right, let's get the eye test. Let's get it right over here. Okay, let's get a door. And we're almost ready to open up. Do I like these green doors? Not really. There's no other color that I'm in love with because it has the stripes in it. Okay, so we are here. And that is everything that we need, I think. Okay, I'm gonna go in and finish putting all the rest of the walls that we need for right now down, and then I will be right back. Okay, we are back, and this is where we landed, right? So we have our waiting room. Oh, we need to put the TV up in here. Forgot about that. Put it right there. Okay, so we have the waiting room. We have a very small reception area with one chair because it required us to put the chair. We have our bathroom, our janitor's office, one doctor's office, which we may copy and just paste right here. And then I just went and added like a stretcher and some extra chairs, some water, and I might put some chairs on this side as well, just in case. Okay, we're at 27,000, so we blew through a lot of money. So we definitely need to start getting patients in. So let's just see if we have an operating hospital. So I think we need to go ahead and get some staff. So, all right, here. So we have one waiting room, one doctor's office, receptionist office, great, 2 corridors. Why does it say we don't have any restrooms? Okay, so I figured it out. It took me having to look up a video, although I didn't watch it. I just looked at their thumbnail to see what their bathroom looked like. You have to make it long enough, essentially like 4 tiles, I think it would be, which nowhere does it say that. It doesn't guide you. So with this game, you kind of got to figure things out as you go, which is always fun. But okay, let's see if we have everything now. Okay, we have everything. We just need doctors. So let's get some receptionists and some doctors. We're just going to do daytime. So they're daytime and nighttime. We are not open all day. We also have $26,000, so we can't hire really expensive. So let's see who we have here. Okay, so we have Mary Lee, general medicine 67%, acute medicine 65, anesthesiology 22, diagnosis 64. And then we have Susan, who has general 83, diagnosis 84, acute medicine anesthesiologist, but she has two hidden traits. We don't know what those traits are, and you can basically hire to refresh the candidates or unlock their traits, and then you can edit them, edit a character. I do not want to. I think I would pay to get the traits unhidden, so let's just go ahead. It's 1,000, but I think it's worth it. She's depressed. Yeah, you don't want to hire anyone, although we don't want to discriminate, but this is our first doctor. We actually need to make a Meredith Grey or like a Haven Grey, so I could be her other sister, because she just keeps popping out sisters out the woodworks. So we'll get like a regular doctor, and then we'll add me in as well. Frank's not too bad. He has advanced diagnosis, but he has clean feet. Well, that's good. He's pleasant, and he's a good boss, but he's also $500. So that makes sense. This guy's a drunk, apparently, an alcoholic. Often will show up late and hungover. Not so great. And Mary is a fellow. He's a specialist, so he's really good. Let's go ahead and get Frank, and then we'll create my character. So let's go ahead and hire Frank. So now we can accept patients. Yay. The hospital now accepts patients. The hospital now has enough staff to accept first patients. First, insurance companies are automatically contracted. So let's look at our insurance. So we have Cheapo Care. They send us 10 patients a day. We have to treat one patient per day at the emergency room, and then we'll get $20,000. Great. And then these are all the other insurances that we could unlock. Okay, so we have them. We need a janitor, not trying to pay very much. Early bird, efficiency 11%, dexterity 20%. We're gonna get Jessica. We are just opening up. We don't need to have a crazy amount of people. And then we need a nurse. Early bird, unpleasant, immediately no. Patient care 23, receptionist 14. Ooh, these are not great candidates, but we'll go ahead and get Kate. And let me do the common area really quick. Okay, here is our very basic and mediocre staff room. I kind of just like squeezed everything in there. I also realized we don't have floors. So let's see how much that's gonna run us. That's gonna definitely run us some money, but we gotta do it. We gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, we're officially probably super broke. But we are also officially semi open. So let's go ahead and get our first patient. All right, how do we open the doors here? I guess I just press play, huh? All right, here's our people. And as soon as we get another doctor's office, I will add myself as Haven Gray into the mix. But I think we need to have a real good doctor, because I'll start as an intern, I think, which is appropriate. So yeah, we have two entrances. We have this entrance over here, and then we have an entrance for our ambulance. So she's immediately on break, which is interesting. I guess you can adjust their roles. Oh, it looks like we have someone coming up here. Her name is Lisa White. Let's watch her process. She has 6 hidden symptoms. So that's going to be interesting. And we're going to control her, because you can have the doctor just automatically do it, the AI, or you can do it yourself. We have another patient, and we'll also control him as well. Their little mumblings are very interesting. All right, procedure has finished. All right, let's see what we have. So she has sleeping problems and irritability. And he believes 100% that it's insomnia. And I don't think we need to run any more tests because it's 100%. So we're just going to go ahead and diagnose her. And we're going to give her some sleeping drugs and a tranquilizer. Okay, let's get our one patient so we can get our $20,000 grant. And then we'll take care of Christopher Young. So this does zoom in, not so bad. It's pretty close. All right, procedures have finished for a diagnosed patient. The patient is waiting for you to... Okay, so we can go ahead and send them home. All right, objective complete. Objective for insurance company has been completed. Treat one patient per day. So we got $20,000. Awesome. And we got $80 from her, which is not a lot, but I think if I wouldn't have tweaked it, it would have been maybe $40, I guess. All right, Christopher Young, what do you have going on here? So he has back pain. So do I. I should listen to what his diagnosis is. Okay. So we finished with our interview and that did not reveal any other symptoms. And we have 6 other options or 6 options that this could be. So let's do a physical examination. And we have a new patient coming in here. So they're currently doing the exam when it's pulsing yellow like this. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we have 2 more symptoms here. So muscle weakness and numbness, and we are 100% sure that it's scoliosis. So we're going to diagnose him and we're going to give him, we're going to tell him he needs to exercise. NSAIDs, is that how you say it? I know it's like ibuprofen, but do you say like NSAIDs? I don't know. And logistics, I don't know. Let's get Christopher sent home. He's good to go. We got 300 out of him. Okay. Was he pretty satisfied? His ratings are pretty decent up top here, so that's nice. Okay, so she has 8 hidden symptoms. Oh, okay, we're getting some more. That is a lot. That's a lot. So you have like the information about the patient up top. She's a female, 69, who works as an accountant. And then it shows their insurance and eventually it'll show their payment. Okay, so based off of the interview, we think it's either influenza B or viral tonsillitis. We're still doing an examination right now. And right now, essentially, it's 50-50. I mean, it's 52-48, but that's really close. Okay, there we go. He's a good doctor. He's a really good doctor. Because he's like almost sure. But he basically diagnosed her with viral tonsillitis. Okay, so I definitely think we need another doctor. So let me just at least get the room down. There is a way to copy the rooms. We should make him the chief doctor because he has the boss. He has the boss thingy. Boom. Okay. And how much did that cost us? $4,000. And they do have prefabs. I think the prefabs are like, they're expensive. People say don't use them. But like, let's see. For the emergency room, a doctor's office 4x6 is 4,000. So, it's about the same, but this room is a bit bigger. It's a 5x5 versus this is a 6x4. Yeah, right now I don't know if we're saving money, but it is what it is. All right, let's create my character. All right, so we're gonna make her 30. And can you not name them? Oh, down here. I'm about to say, I'm like, that would just defeat everything. Haven. Gray. Okay. So hair. All these hairs are very old school. Very, very old school. This is very Meredith gray right there. We'll just do some long hair. Eyes, brown. I think that's brown. Really not sure. Let's do that nose. Guess you're just changing the color, huh? Well, let me get my skin tone first and see what it looks like. Oh, these are not the greatest shades. Honestly, I don't think they're the greatest shades for anybody. None of these skin tones really look that great. They look not great, but we work with what we got. Okay, let's do a dark lip. Accessories, glasses, Let's do, and we don't do wrinkles. No, thank you. Okay, the hair. Let's do like a darker color. Okay, so she is a intern. So we get to select 2 perks. If she is a gray, she's a genius. So I really should say scholar. Let's see what else we have. Comforting, diagnosis, genius. Yeah, we need something with genius. Practical diagnosis, good boss, people person, pleasant, clean feet, loyal, resistance. I'm like, what is that? Fast, scholar, gamer. Oh, I should put gamer. Spartan. What does that do? Okay. Fast learner, early bird. We don't need either of those. Let's do diagnosis genius. Let's do pleasant because I need my staff to be good. And then we do have to select one not so great thing. Unpleasant. I think I'm gonna very dirty shoes, leaves dirt everywhere. Hard worker, does not take free time breaks. Germaphobe, so I think they just wash their hands like a lot. Let's do germaphobe because I actually wash my hands a lot. Okay, it's gonna cost us 10,000, but I believe this may be a stretch and I should maybe not do this, but I believe we unlock an insurance if we do this. I think we do. I'm gonna do it. And I guess maybe okay, it did work. Insurance company unlocked. Oopsies Corp. So they can send it. I don't think I'm going to allow them to send them yet. We'll just work with what we have here, but great. Okay, let's get back to work. All right, so we have Haven Gray here, and let's go ahead and assign Haven to Jordan, and we'll let the other doctor continue to take over these other people. Okay, so we have Jane Hernandez. She has back pain. Right now, she's doing a physical examination. So we have to be very careful because we are an intern. So although we have, oh, we unlocked something else as well. Ooh, insurance company uninsured can be contracted to send patients. Cool. Oh, and that one will give us a $30,000 grant. We probably need to do that. Yep. Okay. There's no clear diagnosis. Consider adding more diagnosis equipment. Oh man. Okay, so we may have to expand, which radiology, I believe, is the next space we would add. However, I'm not going to do that quite yet. We're going to attempt to diagnose her with what the information we have because I don't want to send her away. She will come back if it's wrong. She's 35% sure, though, that is scoliosis. We're going to do scoliosis and we're gonna assign her some exercise, whatever that is, and some NSAIDs. She'll come back if it's wrong. I do apologize if it is wrong. Our next task over here, you can see, is to open radiology clinic, so we'll do that at some point. How's he doing over here? So he has a doctor's rating of 93%, which is really good. A 50% doctor's rating. I think that's not bad for having 2 patients. Okay, the patient left happy. She has a little happy thing over her head. Her bladder could be better. But she seems to be... She left with a 5-star satisfaction. Ooh, ugly environment. Okay, we'll work on that. So hopefully Jane Hernandez does not come back, but I think we'll have to keep an eye out to make sure. All right, so Haven's rating went up to 97%. I love to see it. We'll go ahead and take this person. Okay, let's go to him. Okay, so he has a loss of appetite and abdominal pain. Okay, let's go ahead and do a physical examination, and yeah, let's just start with that and see. Okay, let's see. So one more hidden symptom. We have headache, so we believe it's a beef tapeworm. That sucks. A parasitic flatworm living in the digestive system of human. Eating undercooked beef can cause infection. Well, good job, Haven. You are doing exactly what a gray would do, which is succeeding. So we love to see it. Jordan. Oh, we are in control of this guy. Okay. So Jordan has swelling and a bruise. Let's do a physical examination. Is it in a specific area? Knee. How could it be a shoulder sprain or a knee sprain? That just doesn't make any sense at all. or ankle, like, and then chest contusion. What do you mean? Okay, let's see. That did nothing for us? What do you mean? Okay. Now, Jordan, how can you not know? Okay, here we go. So it's the upper extremities. Because what was that about? How do you not know if it's your knee or your shoulder? Okay, so we need an X-ray. So, oh, and these numbers are really, really close. Do we want to take a guess? We will, probably. Let's see what we have here. Headache, Frank, right. He has a headache. It's giving us nothing. Let's do a physical examination and let's do a visual test as well. I think that would help us a lot. Let's go back over to Jordan. I think we're going to turn him away. I really don't want to mess with our ratings. What's Frank's rating? 94%. We're going to go ahead and send him to another hospital. Send away, unfortunately. All right, what's going on here with Frank? Oh, he has shingles. Okay, let's go ahead and just give him rest and antivirals. Is our other doctor on break? Probably. Why is his satisfaction so low? Belly filled, unattended. Well, you are the attended. Let's go ahead and make him... Okay, he's good to go. He can go home. Let's make Frank the chief doctor. How do I do that? Chief doctor Frank. Do I have to pay him more? Yeah, all right. Our goal is to get Haven up to chief doctor. Right now, she is simply an intern. Maybe his satisfaction will go up now that he's the doctor. Yeah. So now, he's a 3.5 because he's the guy in control. All right, how's Haven doing? She's at a 3. What does she need? Ugly environment. I'm gonna work on it, but she has a good boss, so that's really, really helping her right now. All right, let's go ahead and do one more patient before we end off this episode, and we will control Mr. Fraser. Okay, so we are almost sure it's athlete's foot, nail discoloration, crumbly nail, and itching. Okay, so let's diagnose him athlete's foot, and we will give him antifungals, foot cream, and antihistamines. There is a way to see... Oh, there's a way to see how our money is doing. Let's see. So we bought in 1,400, but we lost a lot of money from building, but that's not too bad. All right, let's go ahead and send him home. We are good to go. All right, she has a doctor rating of 89%, so not so bad. Her skills could do better, obviously, right? But she just started. Give her grace. Okay, well, I think this is a great place to end off this episode. It's probably pretty long, but let me know down below what you're thinking, what I can improve. I know I'm just starting. I'm a rookie, even though this game came out many, many years ago. But let me know if you're excited for this series. Drop some tips and tricks down below for me. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, if you could give me a thumbs up, that really, really helps my channel. And if you really liked it, why not subscribe? Thanks again, guys, for watching. And I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are in the world. Bye.